I discover a lot of new things about myself from other people. That's the boring part. Because sometimes I hear some stories, I'm like, who did this? Is it me that did this? I don't remember doing this. Because rumors, oh my God. You know how they say when you're on top, you always be the topic. Yeah. So I had to deal with a lot of that, which is why now I mind my business a lot. So I listen more than I speak, because anything you say can be manipulated.
Beyond the Books with Jonneylaw, proudly sponsored by King Jonneylaw Gadgets and Accessories.
Welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Books with Jonneylaw, the show where we don't just talk about grades. We talk about gist, grind, and the drama that happens beyond the classroom walls. Today's guest is a face that owns FASA stage. You've seen her host, perform, and probably vibe with her drink in hand. She's a graduate of UNILAG's Creative Arts Department, a singer, a performer, and the self-acclaimed Queen of Karaoke. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the one and only is ONLYTOMI. Probably the most influential lady.
She didn't just own FASA stage. She owned UNILAG stage. She was influential.
I'm so proud. What am I proud? It's a pleasure to have you.
And I'm sure she was more than that.
Did I pronounce it?
I'm just knowing these things about myself. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Sorry.
It's ONLYTOMI, yes. Yes.
ONLYTOMI. What's your full name?
My name is Oluwatomi.
Full name, like your surname, your government name.
Why do you want to know my surname? My name is Oluwatomi Akintibu.
About your background and how.
I'm just a girl. I'm a soft girl. That's all. Yeah. My background, I don't know.
Just anything you want us.
Born in Lagos, grew up in Lagos, schooled in Lagos. ONLYTOMI came from Yoruba people being very rude. You know, growing up, a lot of Yoruba people ask you what your name is, and then you say Tomi. And then they say your full name, and you say Oluwatomi. And they say, Oluwatomi what? They say, is Oluwatomi? Like, no, something has to be there. There has to be something at the back. It has to be Oluwatomi Sin, Oluwatomi Lade, Oluwatomi Lola. It's ONLYTOMI that is there. Yeah.
That's creative.
That's where it came from.
That's creative. ONLYTOMI.
Yes.
ONLYTOMI.
There is nothing at the back. It's just Tomi. It's Oluwatomi.
Are you the only girl in your father's?
No, we're two girls, but I'm the first child.
But anyway, there's only one Tomi in your family.
Yes, basically.
And only one Tomi in University of Lagos.
Ah.
I don't know your sorry, I didn't say that. Tell me first thing first, how does it feel being done with UNILAG?
I feel relieved. I'm very happy.
You're a celebrity on campus.
Thank you very much. But I'm so glad that it's done. I'm glad that phase of my life is over, because as much as school could have been very interesting, it was also very restricting. Yes, because there were just a lot of things that I wanted to do or I could have done with the number of years that I was in school, especially because it was elongated by 2 years. So I could not just wait for it to be over. I'm glad it's over.
And you didn't miss the spotlights, you know. ONLYTOMI,
I still have the spotlight, so.
I love that. I'm talking about spotlight now, right? There are people who went through school for like 6 years, like you mentioned now, right? But they were just all by themselves. Nothing more. Only book. What do you have to say about people like that?
Well, that's a very, very hard question. What do I have to say about people who just went through school and faced their books? I don't know. I think it depends on the background, how they were brought up, the kind of training that they had. I grew up in the family where everybody was brilliant, but books just were not enough. My dad is a scientist. My mom started with nursing, from nursing, accounting, and then she dropped accounting and now she's doing fashion design. So you know that my parents like books. My parents will sit down with you to do your assignments till 4 a.m. They don't get tired. But my mom will always tell you have something else that you're doing. So even if they wanted us, all of us, to be brilliant, they also wanted us to chase something that we wanted for ourselves.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. I mean, I'm proud of you. I saw me. I like it when people just don't just focus on one thing. Of course, everybody's in school to do books, academics, and everything, but there should be something that you can also do aside being a student, right?
Beyond the classroom.
And then I would love to know how you started hosting.
How I started
Because what you all do for school, now to read your books, now creative. Although the creative part was about performance.
Performance, yeah.
We offered courses there too, and they always killed us with performances here and there.
Come for
Right.
Yaza.
But I'm not sure if you guys had any course that is about hosting or whatever. I don't know.
No,
How did hosting come up?
No, we didn't have any course that was about hosting. I like to talk. And I've added public speaking to the list of things I do now that I'm done with school. But I like to talk. I've always liked to talk. And growing up, I always thought I was going to be either an entertainment journalist or an investigative journalist. So in the end, talking. And then I started karaoke. And when I started karaoke, before I started karaoke, I was doing red carpet hosting, even while I was a singer. So there were some events that instead of calling me to come and sing, you call me to come and host on the red carpet. And it came natural because I like to talk. And then after I started karaoke, I'm like, if I can do this and I can do red carpet, I can do events now.
Next stage.
Yeah. 2 + 2 = 2. Yeah.
What was the timeline? When did it start? Because you did the presentation. When did it start?
So red carpet hosting started in 2018. I think my first red carpet gig was GMX in Ikorodu.
I'm sorry. You were in school then?
No, I wasn't. I got into UNILAG
So you started
2019.
hosting before UNILAG.
Yes, so I started red carpet hosting before UNILAG. I started karaoke in UNILAG. I started karaoke 2021. Yes. August 2021 was when I started karaoke. And then from karaoke, it transcended into event hosting. So I started event hosting fully in 2022. And I think one of the most semi-corporate events that I hosted at the beginning was Arts World War, and I shouldn't have hosted that. The first Arts World War that I hosted, Daps should have hosted that, but I think he was running late, maybe stuck in traffic or something. So Ovi called me and is like, I need a host now. I'm like, okay. He said, you're going to host this thing. I'm sending you the program. I said, okay. And I was wearing shorts. I had to rush back to my hostel, change into a skirt, wash, and wore heels, and came and hosted. Like, no, I'd planned to host this thing like weeks or months before. It just came natural.
Sort of like a gift.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. What class were you then?
I think it was in year 2.
Year 2. That's huge.
When you were in year 2, what were you doing? You're busy chasing.
When I was in year 2, I was in a lot of things. Let's not delve into that. I'm not the guest for today.
I like that.
So I only think, did being popular ever feel like a blessing or a burden?
It was a bit of both. It was a bit of both. It was a blessing because when my siblings got into school, it was easy for them to get a lot of opportunities just using my name. Yeah, so my sister, I didn't, because I post my siblings a lot. So people be like, oh, I know you. I know UNLYTOMI's sister. Yes, what do you want here? I remember when my brother was doing, I don't know if it was my brother or my sister, they were doing their registration as freshers, and then they got into a particular office and so like, you look very familiar. And, do you know UNLYTOMI? Like, she's my sister. And he or she, I don't know if it was my brother or my sister, they've been on a queue for a long time. They moved them from the back into the office. So
It favors you, it's grace.
So I think I loved it a lot because it was easy for my siblings. They had access to so many things. My sister being in engineering, my brother in science, but they had access to faculty of arts. But you know how they don't allow other people from departments come and do overnights, and my siblings did overnight in FASA from the beginning to the end.
So your popularity paved the way for them.
Yes, I remember the first time my sister got there, and they were like, "No, we don't allow people." Can so like, leave and now only to my sister.
Wow.
So I loved it for my siblings, but
The body part.
they just I discover a lot of new things about myself from other people. That's the boarding part. Because sometimes I hear some stories, I'm like, who did this? Is it me that did this? I don't remember doing this. Because rumors, oh my God. You know how they say when you're on top, you always be the topic. Yeah. So I had to deal with a lot of that, which is why now I mind my business a lot. So now I listen more than I speak, because anything you say can be manipulated.
Against you. In the court of personal group chat.
You can't even drag me in the group chat. Oh, I was brutal. I've always been brutal in the group chat. I think when I grew older was when I started to stop. Before, if you say 1, I'll say 10. So you'd rather, it was either rumors or you come meet me face to face, and not a lot of people could come meet me face to face. A couple of people did. Respect them. I respect them a lot.
Talking about this thing, you are not, or you were not the only, host on campus. Like you mentioned now, there was DAPS.
Yeah, there was that.
Was,
really good too.
Good. There were other people as well. And what can you say about competition? Like, for example, now you said it was DAPS that was supposed to host that particular event.
Yeah, he did come in at the end, and he just was like, "Oh, finish it. You already started." And he sat down, and after some time, he came up on stage, said a few stuff. We practically just co-hosted eventually, but it was beautiful.
Have you ever had to face like some sort of competition? If somebody was like, the other host somewhere saying that she's not even that good now. She should be the
So, yes, but not from host. I've heard a lot from a lot of facets that I'm not that good, but it's just because I'm popular. That's why I get a lot of events to host. They would say to other people, not knowing that these people are close to me because I mind my business. And then they will send me screenshots and I sit there and I'm like, and I saw this person yesterday and you're shining it at me. But it doesn't get to me, because the fact that I'm doing music means I've already seen a lot. It's hosting that now wants to shake me. Hosting, music. They're very vile people in the music industry. And the way you make good people in the music industry is the same way you meet vile people. So the experiences that I've had from the music industry have just shaped how I've handled being in the hosting industry. So competition, I don't know if I have a competition. I don't know. I don't see it. Because I think if it's not me, it cannot be like me. Yes, I agree that there are also other people that could do the job well, maybe even better to the best of their knowledge. But if it's not ONLYTOMI, it cannot just be ONLYTOMI.
I love that. If it's not what?
It's not Jonneylaw.
Sorry, no, because you are not just about hosting. You do music as well.
Yeah.
And then you are the self-acclaimed Queen of Karaoke.
Self-acclaimed as how?
Now you give yourself now.
Not the Watkins Day.
I'm going to give you any crown.
When people should use the name, I've trademarked it though.
I love that idea. Imagine, look at the earring. Amazing. I love it. It's giving me goosebumps. I love it.
You love the earring or that?
I love her.
Moving on.
Earring, and I love her. It's our music I want to touch on.
Yeah.
You won Artist of the Year back to back. I'm very
1 to year 4.
Yes, but in my own opinion, I like you, and I respect you. I'm your fan, basically. But I feel like there are other people, there are other artists as well that would have actually won it maybe 1 year. I don't know.
And so for FASA and CASA, I think award winning is a popularity contest. CASA tried it 1 year where there had to be walk-ins before they gave you like an award, and that year I think I won best vocalist. I didn't win artist of the year because I didn't drop a song that year. Okay, I think I was in year 2. In year 2, I won best vocalist from creative arts because I didn't drop a song that year. But just if, let's just say maybe I dropped a song that year, maybe I could have also won artist of the year, because we were like, oh, the only reason why you could be nominated for this if you had done this within so year to so year. So I knew I didn't even fit into that category. I got nominations of that category, but still it didn't make it to the voting list. So I think awards generally, not even outside UNILAG, even down to I want to say Grammys, but I'm not so sure how Grammys works. But like BETs, the Headies, and all of that, I think it's a popularity contest. It's the highest numbers that win. So even when I know that there's sometimes I get the award, I'm like, oh, so the person off the same list should have gotten this award instead. But you're not as popular as I am. So the fact that I'm more popular, I just always knew that he most likely would come to me. Sometimes I didn't even want. There was a year I really hoped that I was going to get an award for hosting, but there was no category like that, and I ended up getting artist of the year because I'm like, okay.
But that's something that is usual. Back to back, artist of the year. Back to back. That's huge. I mean, popularity thing that you talked about now. Imagine this genre is in year 4 now, right?
Yeah.
When during the nomination period, it can get nominated for say sophomore of the year. Okay, maybe if you were maybe I enjoy year 2, right? Because you're popular,
yeah,
you're nominated for like finance of the year. I think people are going to vote you. It's based on popularity. Just to clarify that. Yeah. So I understand where you're coming from when you say that it's based on popularity. It's not like people are the best.
Yeah, it's not. But I don't think that awards define people. I mean, the recognition is good. I appreciate it, but I do not think that, and I'm saying this because of other people of those categories or of other categories that kept getting nominated and never really won an award. There's something that consistency does for you. It's beautiful when it starts to show. Now, if you keep getting nominated on the nomination, the award is just a plus. It's just like how people get nominated for Grammys over and over again and they don't get the Grammys, but you see them say 6 times Grammy nominee. I'm not mentioning names. You hear say 6 times Grammy nominee, Kineko. Yes, and then yes, they never won the award, but the fact that they were nominated was big enough for them to brag. So that's just enough.
So ONLYTOMI, how did you deal with clout chasers or people pretending to be close to you just because of who you are?
I cried a lot. In my 6 years, I think I used like 3 years to say UNILAG to cry. I'm not even joking.
But you ever cry from heartbreak?
No, not heartbreak. Oh, wait, friendship heartbreaks, yes. Yes, no, I cried a lot. See, I mean, cry baby. Any small thing can just move me to tears. I'm happy, tears. I'm sad, tears. But like I said, there were times where I discovered new things about myself from other people. So in the beginning, it was a lot to deal with. I'm grateful for the friends that became family. Mostakes, Joy, Esther, my lawyer. Those people kept me going because it was crazy. You know how you could have somebody really close to you, as close as your brother or your sister. They practically knew almost everything about you, and they're the same people that will take the truth out. Yeah, and then it comes back and I'm like, when did this happen? How? I don't even know that I did this. I didn't even realize I was capable of doing this.
Can you give us an example?
In year 1, yeah, I think it was year 1, December 21st, 2021. Yes, I cannot forget. I'm sorry. See, it's so fresh in my memory because I cannot forget. I remember we had gone, the music unit had gone to Muson to go and sing on behalf of UNILAG because I had such an eventful day. I'd gone to Muson, we came back, and my lecturer dropped me in front of DLI. I was staying in Honors then, in front of DLI, and the securities didn't want me to go in because it was almost 12. They were like, no, you can't go back to where you're coming from, Kinikon. I had to call my lecturer back. He had to come and tell them that I went out of school. No, it was Professor Albert. I went out of school on behalf of UNILAG, so you can't be treating me like I went to my babe's house and I'm coming back before 12. So I got back in, frustrated by everything that these people have done, and somebody just texts me, I want to tell you something, but I don't want you to say that I said, so I'm going to call you. You see why the date is very fresh in my memory. A lot of crazy stuff happened, and then she calls and she says, so person said that you're a kleptomaniac.
Kleptomaniac people they steal that.
People that have those people that have mental disorders from stealing stuff, and I'm like, yes, no, kleptomania is a mental disorder.
Oh, okay.
It's different from actual stealing. Those people can't help it. People that are kleptomania, they don't need what they take. It's like I come into this place and I take the mug, maybe the mug, or I take that spoon off the table. I don't need it. Yeah, it's different from actual stealing. Yeah. So she said, and I told her, I said, no, that person can't say it. I'm like, no, that person cannot. You are lying. I'm like, thank you very much for telling me though. And I dropped the call and I called the person that they said to them. I'm like, do you know that someone just wants to come and spoil you my DM? They told me that you said I'm a kleptomaniac, that I stole 1K from you. And the guy goes, I said, what do you want to do?
Wow.
My phone dropped from my hand. Pour me water. and you know, it's so crazy because I can never forget. I could never forget. Every time I saw this person, it was just a reminder that this was how hurt said this person made me feel. It was too much to handle. It took a while for me to get over it. It took a while for me to even forgive the person. I think it took almost a year before I could even speak to this person again. It was, and this is just one out of many.
From the same person.
Not from the same person.
Thank God that person even spoke to you about it.
Yes,
that.
Yeah, but I'm, you know, funny how now that I think about it, I think I'm really glad that happened earlier enough when I was in school, because I was in year one. We're just about to finish year one, and it made me set boundaries. So I could be. You could think I'm close to you, but that's all of the access that you have. You don't really know me. This is as much as you know. And I've watched people judge me off how little they know of me, which can be very fascinating. I just sit there and I'm like, me no. But I had to learn that you have to separate your classmates from your friends, from acquaintances, from work buddies, from colleagues. So it's hard for me to meet somebody in a couple of weeks. I'm really fond of this person, really like this person. I call this person my friend. I'll tell you, who is this person to you? My colleague, my workmates, my classmates, an acquaintance. For you to get to that level where I will call you friend.
This thing is actually very, very, very important because so many people mistake. Like, I feel something that we didn't. It's my friend.
Yes, because the people that you call friends, you're not sure if they also regard you as their friend. Yeah, because that happened. That also happened to me. That there were people that I did so much for. I gave my all. I would support, but they couldn't do it back. They couldn't do it back, and then it just took me sitting down one time. I'm like, but I'm doing it. Why am I not even okay?
We thought, I did not even ask you to do all of this.
Yes. Everywhere go first blow.
Like it's part of life, right?
Yes, it is part of life.
The energy that you give.
So you know the thing they say about giving is when you give out to somebody, it doesn't come back from the same person. It comes from people that you least expect. But in friendships, that doesn't apply in friendships. I'm not giving physically as little as support. You can't support somebody that wouldn't support you, just like how you wouldn't date somebody that wouldn't support you, because you would support the person. So if your friend cannot support you the same way you support them, and this doesn't have to be materially, just showing up for you, by all means, please leave that person. Cut that person off. I dropped a song in 2024 for enemies. And I was speaking to my creative director, Chom. I'm like, I've written this song since 2022. I wrote this song off the kleptomania story. Yeah. But I dropped the song in 2024. But now a lot of people thought I dropped the song in 2024 because of the anonymous I did before. So I told Chom Chom, I said,
The anonymous in the department.
yeah. So this one was even a personal anonymous. I told Chom Chom, I said, okay, what can we do to make this song trend before it even drops? And he says, he doesn't know. I'm like, I'll think about it, get back. I'm like, let's do anonymous. Friend is having. Let's do anonymous because I realized that half the people that type in your anonymous are people that really know you. So it's the things they can say in front of you that they see an avenue to say because they know that you wouldn't know who's speaking. So the regular anonymous we used to use, then I didn't use it. I used that NGL anonymous. I found out from a friend that you could pay to see who was typing what.
Oh, really? Did you get it?
Oh yeah.
I will give me that cheap, I bet.
So I paid. I think it was about 3,001 or 3,002 per week. So I paid for it. I'd done a lot. I'd seen a lot. I've gotten content from it. Then I paid for about a week. I'm like, I'm intrigued. Like, who are these people that are typing? So the way NGL Anonymous works, if you've ever registered with NGL Anonymous, it's, you know, you register with your Snap or your IG. It's your Snap handle or your IG handle that will show. So I see a lot of things and I'm like, and I'm saying, Kimiko, and Lakaga. Like I'm a liar, like I'm living fake life. I'm like,
I heard about that one.
Oh, you did? I said, I'm like, I don't know this about myself. This is a discovery, yo. And then I'm just okay. And then I paid for it for a week, and then I saw it, and it was the hardest time of my 2024. I broke down. I couldn't believe.
From people you were not expecting.
So there were people that I would see in the morning. They were like, "Oh, how are you? Can you come?" And then we're making snaps together. And so I saw it, and Chomchom was like, the same thing they did to you, do it back to them. So there was a plan to, we'll put your picture up, we'll get the finest picture of the person, put the picture up, evidence that you typed it and what you typed. And I'm like, yeah, it would have trended. It would have really trended. It could have gotten to Instablog, the Tunde Notes, because bloggers carry bad news faster than good news. Yes, and it's coming from UNILAG. Yeah, but I told them, I said, but you know, that will hurt. Once UNILAG is over, most people will forget that this ever happened to me. But if it gets to social media, internet really never forgets. So this person becomes, oh, you that said this shit about that person. What if the person has changed? The person has gone past how vile they used to be. Because 10 years after this video that I would have dropped, they could be an entirely different person, but then they have to live in the shadows because of something that I've done in retaliation. I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to pretend that this never happened. And so I posted a snippet video that showed that I could see. So everybody was not sure if it was true that I could see. So they started sending different people. They're like, could you see? Yeah, send it to me as view one, skinny cooking. I'm like, no, if you can't send it to me, you did not see anything. Okay, no problem. So everybody started walking on eggshells around me before Kasala just burst and the whole friend group just went. I'm glad it happened because it was a lot of peace of mind for me. But the satisfaction I got from that was the fact that I feel like they must have feared me, because they couldn't really tell what was going on in my head. You say that kind of thing, what you should do is
history.
You're supposed to rant, like literally come out and crash out. And I was just like this. And I would go back inside and cry, and Chom would be like, I'm so sorry, my guy. I'm sorry that you have to go through this. It was a whole lot. It was a whole lot.
Awesome.
But it started off from looking for content to trend the song. So when the song dropped, the anonymous made sense, but it wasn't written off the anonymous. It was written off. Yes, it just goes to show that there's some experiences that they will always come back. So you have to build a thick skin. It will always come back. You just if you felt it before, the next time it's coming, it won't hit you as hard.
There's a lot to learn from this.
Actually,
Conversation. I mean, I learned forgiveness. I need to let things go. But
about these things, it didn't happen to me, but it happened in my department. Like,
this show is not about you. Don't forget.
What is the show now?
okay, it happened in my department, but don't worry, you will get the gist because the people are coming this week.
Oh my god.
Talking about this relationship, friendship thing, relationship and all of that. There's another thing that they call situationship. And I feel like situationship is okay. What is your opinion about situationship? And have you ever been in any situationship on campus while you were a student?
No.
Relationship.
No. So I was very intentional about not having any emotional affiliations with anybody on campus.
Throughout your years in UNILAG?
Yes, it almost happened, I think, when I was in year 2, but it never did.
So you never dated anybody in UNILAG throughout?
Nope.
I'm not saying this because situationship is like somebody that you know that you are friends with this person.
Yeah.
Like a girl, he is a boy. So it's literally your boyfriend.
So
literally his girlfriend.
It's not literally anybody's anything. If it's situationship, people are just friends. They're just friends that are sleeping with each other only randomly immediately.
But if that guy sees you with another guy,
and
you should see him with another girl.
So I think situationship is a shift from focus, and I think that it does more harm than good to a person emotionally. From a therapist point of view,
Are you a therapist?
Yes,
a music therapist or a general therapist?
Music therapist.
Okay.
From a therapist point of view, situationship is not good. People should stop it.
It's courtship now.
It's not courtship.
How do you get to know somebody?
Because there is no commitment. If you want to get to know somebody, then properly court the person. You know that you people are exclusive. It's just 2 of you. Situationships allow you to be with other people. But the crazy part is you get jealous when you see your supposed partner with another person. But then again, there's no tag to it. People are calling each other friends.
Yeah.
You are destroying yourself.
Point of view though.
Because only around here.
That's what it actually does.
You could have just one person. Don't start out. You could have one person. Okay, for example, I mean, I could be in a situationship.
I will not be in a situationship with you.
But we have not just defined it because why? We are not sure yet. We're still in school. Maybe we just started from year 1.
Then be friends. Then be friends. See.
But I don't want to stay.
See.
Nothing is in my hand. I'm not.
I don't. Gen Z's birth of that situationship as a slang. You know. Oh, see this one. You know, there was a time they even called it entanglement.
Entangle.
English is such a beautiful language. It makes very stupid things seem normal. I don't know, but it's either a relationship, a courtship, or marriage. Because see, if 2 people are emotionally affiliated, there are things that you owe each other. There's respect. There are a lot of things that you owe each other. You can't get that in a situationship.
You can.
You cannot.
The only thing you don't get is that this person is officially.
That's crazy. Why am I being with somebody that I cannot be outside and they're so, who is this person to you? And I say, oh, he's my friend.
Okay, for example, now maybe you are a fresher, I'm a fresher, and then we met at an orientation event, and I'm like, okay, I like you, let's see how it goes. That's situationship.
Why are you seeing how it goes?
I don't even know you yet.
For my own definition, I feel like situationship is like a strategic way of holding someone down.
Yes.
You are not prepared to, or you are not ready to have as your own.
You are not ready.
Yes, it's a strategic way of holding this person down. Let's assume like, okay, I like ONLYTOMI, and I'm not ready to be in a relationship yet, and I don't want another person to take her for me.
That's just very selfish.
The strategic way you use.
But you know, the crazy thing is, most times when you are ready to be in a relationship, the person you're in a situationship with, you never actually date the person. It's somebody else. It's always, check it. There's a track record. It's always somebody else. Why? Because you feel like this one. I don't see this one. Waiting the day again.
I don't have to explain it, Sha, but I feel like.
No, you know what? I get it, T9. You are still in your whole face. You get out of it. God will
What do you
help.
mean by office? God to see. What I'm saying is that me,
He's standing by the
I'm
situation.
not in a situation. As a matter of fact, I have a babe.
Okay.
And I'm serious with that, right? Because people who are going to be watching us right now, people who are going to be in like maybe year 1, year 2, for those people there, I encourage them to get into situations.
No, I encourage them to be friends with one another.
And it's not more so.
No.
Friendship, you start to
Nope.
know that okay,
No.
good in kissing.
I do. Cynthia Foray. No. No. I encourage them to be friends. The thing is, friendship makes you know somebody better, whether you like it or not. It's not a situationship. In situationship, people can lie. You can lie. When you are being friends with somebody, you are real. Waiting this person won't do you.
You are being open.
God will bless you.
See, marriage, boyfriend and girlfriend, I feel like it takes a lot. We're just talking about friendship, right? You can't just, for example, I can't just call somebody my friend. I don't use that word anyhow.
But do you know that people get married to their friends? You can't get married to somebody. See, even a relationship starts with friendship. So if you want to get to know somebody.
See, that's situationship now.
Nope. If you want to get to know somebody.
That's a situationship.
No, situationship is I'm friends with you, but we're sleeping together.
I know
that's situationship.
I know you put sleeping though. But it's okay if you want to see the person's nakedness.
It's not okay.
Because I'll now commit to you now. And after committing to you, we want to do the do. I found out that maybe I'm a girl.
Tina is not okay.
It's like very cover. How disappointed would you be? No, I'm serious now.
Or you get tired after 3 minutes.
3 minutes is okay, it's too much now. 1 minute is okay.
1 minute is okay.
1 minute is enough for you now. That's what I'm saying. We need to understand these things.
Moving on.
We need to know that.
Tonight, when we get to that bridge,
we'll cross it.
only tell me.
I see you differently now.
I'm just saying.
Only tell me. You are very beautiful.
Thank you.
And famous. 3 things that make men like Tina curious and scared to walk up to you like, okay, I want to date you. 3 things. So what's dating like for someone like you?
Yeah.
What these kind of questions for camera? 3 things.
Yeah.
This is very serious. I'm thinking about. See, I have my thoughts scattered. I'm thinking about how to bring them together. I don't know. First, I'm not a guy, so I wouldn't know. But I know that I'm very career-wise. I'm very audacious, and it's scary. It's not scary to just guys. It's scary to, I think, anybody that comes in contact with me, because like you said, while all of us are students, this book that we came to school to do, I already have 1, 2, 3 things that I'm telling myself that in the space of 6 months
You've traveled around the world.
I've done. No, that's not it that I should have done in the space of 6 months. And someone is looking at me like, is the same school, is the same book that, so I know that it can come off as intimidating, but then again, I'm not a guy, so I wouldn't know 3 things that will make a guy. I don't know. A guy will have to answer that question.
Do you get approaches not when do you get approached often?
I think every girl gets approached often.
Every guy too.
Every guy to someone like me.
I get approached a lot.
You can't relate, yeah.
I get it. Okay. Like no problem.
So speaking of relationship and the situationship Tina mentioned earlier, there have been a lot of rumors about you.
Oh, there has? I think I'm about to hear new ones.
Okay, there have been a lot of rumors, and one of the rumors was that there was a time you were dating former FASA president.
Dami.
Balogun. No, she wasn't hiding anyway.
Okay, yeah. So the question now is, this one is not come from me. It's come from people. From what I've heard, people are like, why did you force yourself on it?
Why did I force myself on it? Okay, first of all, I think this is the first time I'm actually going to ever say this out. Dami and I are really good friends. We never dated. It was just a front because Jonneylaw, I'm very sorry I have to say this.
And you thought situationship.
No, it wasn't a situationship. No, it was not a
Did you
situationship.
like him?
We're friends.
Did you like him?
No, we're guys. I did not like him the way you're thinking. I still do not like him the way you're thinking. I mind like mad. He's my guy, but like brothers.
Are you just trying to date your guy or marry your guy? This now you should have.
I'm facing you. Let's see, guys.
You're about to say something.
So there was a time where Dami, I'm very sorry again. Dami got way too many advances from women, and it was bothering me. Let's say almost like they were stalking him because they knew that he was single. So I think that was in his office on one of those days. One of those girls came in. And I was like, I've been calling you since. Can you is it because of the person in the office that you not pick my call? And then Dami goes, she's my babe. And the girl froze. It was very funny. And we just kind of stuck with that narrative. So on group chats, at parties, because Dami is never comfortable at parties because women, you know how women will come and they'll do their thing and come back and say, it's the guy that this. Women can be very manipulative. And then for somebody that was a president and was really popular in UNILAG, he didn't want to have any scandal that had to do with women. So he was only comfortable with people that he was friends with. So we stuck with that narrative. So if I wasn't going for a party, it was very hard that you would see Dami at the party, except he was with his like male friends, and there were a lot. So in fact, I remember one party, even after I graduated, there's Usu's overnight party.
Okay.
I think I fell sick. I couldn't attend the party. Then he texted me, say, why are you not here? He said, why are you not here? Because he had found himself in that circle where there were just a lot of women around him and he just wasn't comfortable. Because a lot of people would have thought, oh, this boy likes women in lots. Yeah, because he's a fine boy. But most times he's just tired. Like, can I just breathe? So he was always comfortable with his friend. We're friends. So he was comfortable around me because I never really saw him the way many of these people wanted to sleep with him. They were never hiding it. I'm like, once again, I apologize.
No, it's normal. No. He faces it, I face it as well.
Yeah.
You faced it.
No, that's not even lie to ourselves. Everybody gets this. It's open now. I don't want to sleep with you.
See,
I'm not like that. Girls are talking to my DM and be like, tonight.
No, so I hear this a lot from especially guys that are popular. I hear that most women actually just want to throw themselves at guys that are popular. I don't know the reason, I don't know the psychology behind it, but he just wasn't really comfortable with it. So we stuck with that narrative till he graduated. It was very interesting for me. It was very interesting for me to watch how people will be like, oh, you are the one.
Okay.
To my face, so
Wait. Speaking of that now, you guys decided that let's form or pretend to be babe or something like that, to be in a relationship, but you guys were not in a relationship. Has that affected your prevented other guys from walking up to you?
no. It's not UNILAG.
Telling that, you know, the brain will say, Madame B.
Anyway, UNILAG boy. Sure, you know that UNILAG people, they have audacity like mad.
I'm very
I don't know. Again, I wouldn't know because it's the ones I know that I can talk about. It didn't stop advances, but I wouldn't know if it did stop advances for other people.
Russia?
And to you, you're like, you won't feel bad. See,
I already told myself I wasn't going to be dating throughout my years in UNILAG. I wasn't going to be dating anybody in UNILAG throughout my years in UNILAG. So
in fact, you didn't date anybody throughout your years in UNILAG, but you didn't fall in love with anybody. Like, probably someone you like, but based on your own decision.
But you have crushes.
Like, definitely now, you see someone like,
oh no, I've seen a lot of fine people in UNILAG. I'm like, this person's no, I never saw them like that once again.
what did you tell her?
He's a fine boy.
You said like you had a crush on him. Right?
Who said I had a crush on him earlier?
No,
I didn't say that.
I feel like you should have actually helped him. out of that situation.
Helped him how?
Like you, obviously, because me, I cannot even say it's my babe.
I saw Dami today. No, Dami didn't like me like that. I'm practically his younger sister. You should calm down.
Oh my god. Oh my god. But I feel like that should be a basis for a very, very serious.
He's not going to believe this.
We are going to have it very soon.
He's going to watch this episode. I saw it before I came in.
Shout out to my Gasha.
Do you know why I'm so insistent on? It's like something like that happened to me. You know, there have been rumors like, okay, maybe I'm dating my best friend, Chika, right from year one. In fact, till now, I guess some people see, just from hearing Chika's name like this, they don't know how, but they ate her with passion.
Yeah, but
And with passion, like,
that happened. You know, a lot of people, I've heard, I can't be mentioning names, but there were a couple of people that walked up to me and told me that the only reason why I was hosting FASA events is because I was Dami's babe. And I just smiled. There were people that entered Wusu's DM and asked Wusu why Wusu was still making me host FASA events even after Dami had left. Somebody said, oh, I don't even really know how to host. I doesn't know why they keep that. FASA keeps doing free PR for me. There were women that would walk up to me at my department party, like, you come my department party. You now saw me. You now say, oh, you are the one. You're the one that they say is dating Damilare. You're not even that fine. And I'm like, okay.
I'm funny enough, like big bonder. They look for that guy. They get, you must have, we don't give people love a headache, go.
Again, well, I used to mind my business. Plus, I'm hardly ever in school. Because I was a student that was working. So, when my classes, if I don't have classes, it's hard. Have you ever run into me in school before? It's hard for you to run into me in school.
That's true.
So
I do, because I come to credit.
So you would not see me in gatherings where people are gisting. You would never catch me in situations like that. So there has to be a faster event for you to see me and Dami together.
Okay, sorry. Don't try and avoid the question I asked earlier.
Okay, what's the question?
Throughout your resume, like you didn't date,
I didn't date.
but you had crushes.
Oh yes, I did have. There were a lot of my friends that were really fine. I'm like, this is really fine, but I never really thought that. You know, when you get to know people, you just know what you, especially when you know what you want. You just know that you can. That is for the person that wants to date me to find out. But above all,
your friend first. I'm still going back to the situationship.
Sorry, situationship.
Can this Cynthia Ofori go?
Because that is your strategic way of.
So
see.
So Mugo.
You know, should we ask ChatGPT what situationship is?
No, that's not. That's not good. That's just not good. Talking about, like when we're doing the introduction, you said you also the big fish in your department.
I am. I said I'm describing new things about myself.
You did things. I mean, you did this in your department, faculty, UNILAG as a whole, and then outside the country as well. You've been to other countries, because I've never been before. This Italy, How did this happen? Was it that you were on scholarship, or how did it happen?
Are you a Nepo baby?
Are you a Nepo baby?
Yes, I have Jesus. Once I'm a Jesus baby, I'm a Nepo baby.
Let's forget about Jesus for now.
Just know that. I cannot forget about Jesus.
Yeah. So how did it happen? Like,
also, a lot of people don't know that the Italy trip was a student exchange program. So it was a UNILAG thing, but a lot of people don't know that, because I don't know, a lot of people just seemed like I was the kind of person that would just pick up my passport and book a flight ticket, and that's based off like the comments I got from posting videos and all of that. But the Kenya trip was work, but the Italy trip was a student exchange program. We were 5 in total that left, but yeah, Dio, Joseph, Mobola, and I. And so we were strategically picked to be able to form a band when we get there. And then we did form a band. I decided to make myself the band manager, so because I can talk. So we'd go pitch for events, got events, and then I joined the gospel choir without knowing that they were going on tour. And I joined the choir, attended first rehearsal, and they're like, and then they added me to the tour list. So I was traveling. I would post another travel day, and people just like, Moyi,
No.
she just living on this life. So it was, everything was all expense paid.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah, and then I was working there, so I sampled karaoke there because I'm the queen of karaoke. I did a lot of live band events. So in fact, my live band event was very funny strategic story. And the band, the name of the band was Afro Therapist. It was just the boys. So they had gone to play at a particular event, and then the organizer of the event had seen my earrings at another event I attended. He could speak English. So it was like, I'm queen of karaoke, means you can sing. I'm like, that's what they say. I can't talk. I don't know anything about singing. And then so the band finished playing, and then this guy comes up on stage and says everybody should clap for them, and it's like, oh, we have the queen of karaoke all the way from Nigeria. I did not dress up to climb stage. I'm not even wearing makeup. I came here to shoot videos of my band that is playing. That's how they dragged me up on stage. No rehearsals, nothing. And then I just look at the band. I'm like, okay, let's play this song. In fact, the drummer didn't even really know the song. It's every other person knew the song apart from the drummer. The drummer played whatever I liked. I'm like, oh. They're like, it's not correct. I'm like, I'm a Kobe.
And you're trained for that.
Yes. So we freestyled the song. We turned Rick Asani's Gentleman into a slow salsa bossa bounce, and it was really interesting. We had one Italian saxophonist play solo, and then an Italian Nigerian play bass on the song, and then I did it. And then from there we went to the Osondu Owen, the Joromi proper high life and Juju. It was really interesting, and that was it. And I came down from the stage and I was enjoying the party like every other person, and then this man walks up to me and gives me his card. It's like, oh, they have a space, they think that would be really nice for us to come. I'm like, okay. So I pick for I'm like, we have business meeting, let's go for this meeting. And we got there, and then I'm pitching. I'm like, okay, so this is how much you pay, this is Kiniko, we get what type of, make sure that we sing Fela songs. And they're like, we're not paying if you're not singing. That's not why I'm here. I'm here for you to hire the band. I'm just the manager. We're not paying if you're not singing. And from there, next meeting, we're not paying if you're not singing. Everybody just, they don't want to pay money if I'm not singing. and then that was how I found myself singing almost everywhere in Palermo and even outside Palermo. And I made the newspapers.
Wow.
Very
amazing. We have a superstar.
Superstar, bro.
Don't play.
Tonight. Don't play. You don't come on Lagos before. Oh, sorry. For sure.
I mean, that's a job.
I don't know.
Yes, now.
Benin Republic.
I was born in Abidjan.
You are evil.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you on here.
I'm trying to like,
Amazing.
wait, I used to sing.
I can't answer this question. Oh my god.
Situationship.
I'm not in a situation. I'm not in a
Well, you
situation.
have like looking at one day we are going to marry.
If I
That's situationship.
no, that's not situation.
You're like,
Should I ask ChatGPT what situation is?
I used to single in relationship.
Me? No, I'm very much single.
wait to you don't go dates.
Eh.
Marriage is meant for you like this. What's it meant for you? What's like a long-term plan like this?
Apart from marriage,
Okay, you finish school, you've actually like toured the world, right?
I've not told the world.
You're saying you're
I've told part of. It's only small, very like 1%. 1.99 is foul.
Yeah, now. But then you're not too small for marriage.
I don't say I'm too small for marriage.
So when is it going to happen?
When God says this is the time.
For someone that is already 30.
But are you?
Who is 30?
Are you
Him? No, I'm not.
So why are you not interested in men?
What do you mean by I'm not interested in men?
Yes, okay, man.
6 years in school.
Uh-huh.
Did you date anybody?
I'm dating people outside school.
Oh, okay. Check people.
I'm not discovering. Wait, throughout your years in school, you were not single. You were dating people outside school, but not in-law students.
Not yet, accident.
Stereotype.
So that's really like boys are Jonneylaw don't spoil our PR.
No, it's not.
It's spoil our PR now because that's is a UNILAG boy, literally a UNILAG boy. That's what
it has nothing to do with this school.
Do you think people judge ladies who drink openly?
Do I think people judge ladies who drink openly? Yes and no. It depends on who. There are some people that are naturally judgmental, especially millennials. The Gen X and millennials will judge ladies who drink openly, but their husbands are drinking at home. But I don't know. And then there are some people that tell you, he's just drinking, there's really nothing about it. So it's yes and no.
Okay. Another thing I've noticed, when a woman is confident, dresses well, and owns her space, people automatically tag her as seductive or available. Do you think people ever misread your confidence or friendliness?
Yes and no. Have they misread my confidence? Yes. Like he said that I was living fake life. I mean, now I've graduated. Is it fake?
Who said so?
You said that you've heard that that people said I was living fake life. No, I said he said that he has heard.
Yeah, I heard it too.
Exactly.
I mean, you posted it yourself as well.
But now I've graduated. Am I living fake life?
I don't know. It's what I heard.
Okay, no
I never
problem.
even believe it anyway, because I know you now. So
Okay, it's true. You know, Misha. But yeah, so there's that. But being tagged as seductive, what's the other word that you said?
Or available.
Or available. You can't find me. I'm too proud. I'm too proud for you to tag me as available. I will not even be there for you to think that I'm available in the first place. So I don't know. I don't know if I've been tagged as that. It's possible that they've done it behind my back. Like I said, I discover new things about myself day in, day out. So I wouldn't know.
yeah. Okay. So without like it this is spotlight, you're a star, a celeb.
I try my best.
When people see you, people feel motivated. I'm inspired by you as well. I'm proud of you. But what is that thing that you are not so proud of? You know, say things that you face behind the scenes, behind your closed doors that people don't know about.
I should say it on camera.
I can say now.
How do you struggle with?
Maybe there's a dream that you have that you've not achieved yet. Maybe something like that. Have you achieved everything? Are you happy with the way you are like this?
No, there's nobody that is, even Dangote is not happy with where he is. Still striving for more. But one thing I know I struggled with for the longest was, or would have been, imposter syndrome.
Imposter syndrome.
Yes, so there's sometimes that some good things happen. I'm like, is me that this is who am I? I don't think I've gotten to this level yet. Yeah, it took a while. It took speaking to a couple of people, my aunt, Auntie Tonya, I love you so much. My best friend Esther, and they constantly remind me, this is the life you've chosen, this is who you are light, you are this. So, and then growing up in a household where my father would constantly tell you that you are beautiful. My father calls me babe. He calls all these girls babe. My mom, my sister, me. It's like, hello babe.
Love that too.
Exactly. So it gives you that extra confidence boost. So yes, so the period I dealt with imposter syndrome, it was easy to overcome it because of the people around me. So sometimes when I reach some milestones, I tell myself, yes, I deserve it. I worked for it. First, I thank God, but I do deserve it, and I worked for it. So it has come. It belongs to me.
So have you ever had to friend zone or block someone who mistook your vibe for interest?
Yes. Yes.
I think she said it earlier. Maybe you didn't catch it, but I caught it.
I said it.
Somebody.
I said that.
You guys that said that. You guys that said that. I don't really like it like that. We're just friends, so let's just keep it the way.
Are you sure it's me?
Yes, now. Yes, now. I'm talking about Dami now. I said, yes.
No, but I didn't friend zone Dami.
I'm very sure that Dami liked you to the point that he wouldn't mind dating you.
But that's the thing. You're not Dami. You can't speak for him.
It's not happy single now. It's not happy single now. But you are happy. I mean, that's a babe now.
How do you know he has a babe? Hey, I got that. The minute he said he has a babe, she looked at it somehow.
They're okay.
Well, even if you
Are these men okay? Who?
Are you happy with your friend recently?
Is he happy is what matters.
He's not happy.
How do you know that? Are you damning?
You don't finish school. Okay, never serve.
How do you know he's single?
Okay, is he single or not?
You'd have to ask Dami yourself.
Okay. Dami, we expect you on this show.
The Dami episode will be interesting.
Vibe and fun. You're also a musician, a content creator. Do you feel people overlook your creative side because they are too focused on your personality?
No, I don't think so. It's hard to overlook my creative side because it is part of my personality. It's my everyday life. So owning a karaoke servicing company means I always have to put out content. Yeah. So I'm doing so many things. I am creativity at its peak. You can't overlook it.
Awesome. So I would like you to give advice people who are watching, students who are watching us, who are looking up to be like you or even be more than you.
I think the first two things I would say is hold your God, because you will need him like mad. Hold God, because you really would need him. You cannot do anything without God. And secondly, stay focused. Stay focused. After focus, what follows is consistency. You can't do anything without consistency. If you start something, you might not exactly see the end, but just keep doing it. You see the result.
I feel like you speak like this woman. This most influential woman in the world. This Black American woman.
Alakija.
Okay. This Black American woman.
Oprah
Oprah
Winfrey.
So,
like now.
it's safe to call her the UNILAG Oprah Winfrey.
Clock it.
Oh, that woman is very powerful. I didn't do it back over.
She's my.
I liked Oprah.
Oprah Winfrey. But yeah, January 29. I am powerful. I'm influential. I am that guy and him.
Can we clap for T9?
So only to me, like you've given our audience like advice, and I really appreciate that. If there's one lesson UNILAG taught you beyond the books, what would it be?
Define your relationships. That's what UNILAG taught me. Don't call everybody friend. Some people should be acquaintances. Some people should be left as classmates. Some people should be your friends. Some people should be colleagues. Define your relationships.
Nice. You don't have to have intercourse with your classmates because they are.
This is not about intercourse.
I mean, that was part of. I'm giving my own advice to people.
I didn't ask you.
Know. Yeah, I have to. Are you got someone? I like first what you're doing. Yes, you don't have to have intercourse with your classmates.
So you're having intercourse with your classmates?
There are people that do that.
No, based from your own experience.
I've never done it. I've never done it before. I'm not even. I can't even do it. I'm too big for that. Man. What are you saying?
But you're having situationships.
I don't have situationships. I have a babe like this. I'm in a serious relationship like this.
But you don't mind situationships.
It's not like I do it. I'm just saying that it's not that bad what people paint to be. Yes, now if you feel like you want to get to know somebody better before you get into serious relationship.
Cynthia Ofori.
Go home.
So when we end the show, like we've traveled around the world.
I've not traveled around the world yet.
See, at least you don't go past Ijebu with the guy you always go.
And you don't go past Osun.
Yeah.
So you don't go past Osun. You don't pass. Like you've traveled. Okay, some people never.
Wait, you don't reach airport before.
Yes, I don't reach airport before.
So you don't enter plane before. Me, I've entered plane. Turn through. Okay, I don't enter plane like you. Okay, I have videos.
I never entered plane before, but when I was a kid, I don't enter.
When you were a kid.
Yes, when I was a kid.
You sound dumb. You say you know you were a kid.
I don't enter helicopter before.
Helicopter.
Yes.
Did you fly?
Yes.
I've been excursion.
Maybe excursion.
Where you carry me?
It was inside barrack.
Maybe you do something.
Can you please, like, it will be a privilege to hear you sing Queen of Karaoke.
How did I find myself in this situation? I cannot sing friendliness. Hey! Can I pass?
You already passed now. You wrote the exams in
I cannot pass on this. Do I really have to sing?
I can search for a song if you want to.
We can do that. That works for me.
I'm gonna be listening to it after she.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching this episode of Johnny. So we'll see you in the next episode. Ciao.
First time they get to close it.
Before you end it like that, please tell your fans, your frenemies, do have situationship.
I don't have situationship. Oh yeah, he has situationship.
I mean, serious situationship to subscribe.
Yes. Okay. So we should do it again.
Yes.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for joining us on this episode of Beyond the Books with Jonneylaw. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Share. Tell your friends to watch this episode. It was a banger. See you in the next episode. Ciao.
It a Chris. Wait, why do you like that you enter there when but serious, you know the helicopter as well. It's not possible. I just don't want to drag it because why? Helicopter as well.
Beyond the Books with Jonneylaw. Proudly sponsored by King Jonneylaw Gadgets and Accessories.